and welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. We continue with the Christmas content. Guys, if I tell you a little behind the scenes thing, this is the first Christmas video I've filmed, so although it's going up sort of like middle of December, this is the first Christmas thing I filmed, so I'm feeling excited. Today, we're going through my Christmas wardrobe. That's why the sparkles are here. I've done a couple of videos this year where I've sorted out my wardrobe, and you guys have watched along with that. I used to do it on Instagram, but this year I just did it on YouTube. And I thought I would show you what items I have in my wardrobe that I consider Christmassy, as well as empty this a box which has my Christmas clothes in. So I thought I would show you what I've got, put it back in the wardrobe, and then unbox what I've got here. Then I can talk you through when I would wear it, or where I've got it from, and then maybe you guys might think, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind something like that in my Christmas wardrobe, and go out and have a look and see if you can get it secondhand, which is normally what I've done here. We'll talk, as we always do, about the jumpers that are in the Christmas videos this year. This jumper, I mean, it is the most on-brand jumper I think I've ever seen of mine. It is a Christmas tree made of books on this gorgeous green sort of sweater material. David's mum got me this for my birthday, and after having been bombarded on Instagram by the Instagram ads for this jumper, I was pleased to learn that David's mum had also been bombarded on Instagram by the Instagram ads for this jumper. Since then, haven't seen an Instagram ad for it. I'm about to put a post on Instagram to say, I'm so sorry for everyone asking me where this is from. It was an Instagram ad, and neither of us can find where it is now. So just keep your eyes out on Instagram ad. Maybe give a Google of Christmas tree jumper, book Christmas tree jumper, but isn't it fantastic? So let's start, before we get onto the box, with what I've got hanging here. These are just a few Christmassy items, well, things that are already out in my wardrobe that I consider Christmassy, and what I might wear them with, or when I might wear them. So no trying on, just discussions. So the first thing I've got is a second-hand, what I would describe as old lady shirt that I bought in Cancer Research for a mere £3, with this sort of like embroidered collar and embroidered on here. This, although not strictly Christmas, I consider it Christmassy because of the vivid red of it, and also the embroidery makes it feel a bit Christmassy. This is the sort of thing I would wear. I mean, I dress Christmassy throughout December. I dress festive throughout December, and this I think is going to be something that I'm going to wear with a pair of black trousers tucked in and wear to work, or maybe even with these jeans tucked in, and I think it will go lovely. So item number one going into here. Then I've got this dress, which again, although not Christmassy, I consider it very festive because I think it's like a bit like a candy cane dress. This is from Joni Clothing. I got it a few years ago, and it's made out of sort of like stretchy material. So what I always say this, but what I love about Joni Clothing's clothes is that because they have so much give for fluctuations in weight, which is definitely something that happens to me throughout the year. So this means that it sort of fits whenever. I wear this quite casually. I've got a pair of red tights that I like to wear it with. I also think it would pair nicely with a pair of white tights and trainers, or a pair of black boots. Yeah, I just find it quite festive, and I love these sort of like 90s zip necklines and collars. So yeah, it also reminds me of like something I would have worn to a school disco when I was younger. So I consider that Christmassy. I consider it candy cane-ish. Then we've got, I mean, these are actual Christmassy, aren't they? So this skirt, this is new this year. I bought it from a small business online called Disco Kids, and it is like one of those pleated 3/4 length skirts in this amazing gold material. It's got an elasticated waistband with gold sparkly on it, so you can wear things tucked in. I always wear things tucked in. What I will say is that I ordered the XL because they said that was a 16 to 18. It's a little bit too big on me. Not loads too big, but a little bit. And also because this material is really heavy, and by the way hangs beautifully when you've got it on, it just means that it pulls down here, and instead of wearing it here, which is where I would like to wear it, it goes to here. And then the length I don't love as much. I don't like things sitting on my hips. I find it uncomfortable. I don't wear things sat on my hips. Everything I wear is like up. But yeah, it goes to about here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my mum to put a stitch into it. I don't know how she would do it. She's the sort of expert in this sort of thing, but I think it could be literally as easy as like folding a bit over, like maybe on the inside, and just putting a little stitch in it, just to give me that extra sort of like inch in so that it will stay where I want it to. And it needs to be a bit tighter because it's so heavy. So, I mean, how fun is that going to be? And also things like this can Christmasify or festivify anything in your wardrobe. So you could wear that with a white shirt, you could wear it with a t-shirt, jumper, you can make it really Christmassy and wear it with a Christmas jumper. Like, this is just this is something that I'm going to wear a lot throughout December. And yeah, I'm looking forward to wearing it with things. So that's going to go in there. Then we've got Christmassy of all Christmassies. Look at this sequin jumpsuit. Now this I've had for years. I feel like I bought this when David and I had only just got together, and I bought it to wear, I think, for Christmas one year, and this comes out every single year for Christmas, and also for the Strictly launch show. I always wear it for that, and New Year I've been known to wear it. It's really comfy despite it being made of sequins. These I always struggle with like getting real bad chafe under your arms when you've got a sequin item on, so that is the case here. Also it's a v-neck, which is unusual for me to wear, but I love it. It's 3/4 length, it's so heavy, but it is just so fabulous, and I love getting it out every year, wearing it 2 or 3 times in December, and normally once for the Strictly launch. And I think if you're going to get something sequiny from like a high street shop, this is from Very, but as I said many years ago, then make sure it's something that you know you're going to get a lot of wear out of, even if you get a lot of wear out of it only once a year. So what I'm saying is make sure it's got longevity in it, which this definitely has. And I like to wear this with a pair of sort of like flat slipper type shoes, just because it's pretty busy as it is. So that's that. Then, hot off the press, this is a dress that David's sister has just bought me for Christmas. When I've got it held up like this, I feel like it's very Judi Dench, because it's all sort of like one size down with this. This is a tie that goes around the waist. I think actually when I eventually wear it, I'll probably wear it with this belt, because this tie is made of the same sort of silky material as this. And when I had it, I tried it on yesterday when I opened it, and it kept slipping down. But I love the neckline on it, sort of like this gathered. It really reminds me of like 70s clothes, this. The sleeves are lovely. They've got this little button detail, and you can either have them like folded up like that or have them long. And the length of it's lovely as well. I'm filming this on my birthday weekend, and we're going out for a Sunday roast on Sunday, and I think I'm going to wear this then with a pair of white boots, but it will go lovely with black boots and all sorts. So those are the things that I already have. Oh no, that's not true. I've also got 3 t-shirts here that already have somehow ended up in my wardrobe despite them being Christmassy. I've got from Throwback Tees from about 3 years ago, this Destiny's Child 8 Days of Christmas t-shirt. On the 8th day of Christmas, my baby gave to me a pair of Chloe shades and a diamond belly ring. It's what we all want for Christmas, isn't it? A pair of Chloe shades and a diamond belly ring. Then these are also very old. This one says, "Have a merry skelly Christmas," and it has skeletons on it wearing hats. The thing is with these sort of t-shirts, I'm saying all these are really old. You might well be able to get these on Depop or Vinted. I think this is from ASOS. It is from ASOS. So yeah, you might be able to get like this sort of design from there. Nice oversized black t-shirt. I like to wear, oh actually, with this very top that I've got on. So underneath this jumper, I've got this Joni clothing body that I bought secondhand about 5 years ago. It's probably the favourite thing I've ever bought secondhand ever, and it's just remained beautiful. And I love to wear this underneath stuff, particularly when we're not having the heating on at the moment. But underneath t-shirts, this looks super cool. Then I've got the Pogues, Fairy Tale of New York, not particularly Christmassy, but it's a Christmas song. And this is a men's t-shirt from Sainsbury's, I think. Again, many years ago. And then this is a new t-shirt that I bought for myself this year from the same place that I bought the skirt. And they're to go together actually. And this says Christmas disco, and it's got a glitter ball with a Christmas tree on it, and it will go very, very nicely with this skirt. Da-da-da. So yes, looking forward to wearing those. So those are the things that are in my wardrobe already. Should we get into the big box of things? And I can already see pyjamas, which I'm excited about, because David and I, throughout December, like to wear matching pyjamas, because this is the only sort of type of year that you're able to get matching pyjamas. Christmas time. Christmas time. I'm quite excited to actually get into this box, because sometimes for Christmas I get Christmassy items which I then don't really get to wear much over that Christmas and pull them over to the next year. So let's go. Oh my god, something I'd completely forgotten about this, David.
Oh yeah, you love that.
I'm going to bring you closer so you can see proper. This David got for my birthday last year. It's from Mary Benson. Mary Benson is a designer that I really, really love, and often sort of like upcycles or makes high fashion out of secondhand items, like she's done with these berets. Noel Fielding wears a lot of her stuff. She has a lot of sort of like prints of stars and moons and celestial stuff, but last year she made these berets which she'd bought secondhand and then put these holly patches on, and it's just beautiful. And also I was so pleased. I asked David for this and they came in one size only, but I have got a massive head so quite often things don't fit me. But doesn't this just look the cutest, particularly with the green that I've got on today? It's so, so lovely. Oh, David, I'm so excited to wear this. I think I might have got it for my birthday last year, so I only got to wear it throughout, I just love it, throughout December and November. But yeah, that is going to be getting a lot of wear. Very excited about that, so that will go in with my things. Then I've got a few sparkly items. This I bought, God, this I bought when I was a student, when I was at university, so like 15 years ago. They also, I always regret not having bought the skirt that went with it. This is from H&M, and this is just a nice sparkly top that you can wear with jeans, which I sometimes do. I remember once actually wearing it with pyjama bottoms for a New Year's Eve. We were having friends around and it was very low key, and I was like, just dress as cozy as you want, just as casual as you want. And I remember putting on pyjamas and then just popping this on over the top. But yeah, they had a pencil skirt of this same sort of like fun colours, and I never got it, and I do always regret it. So maybe this year, I mean, like I said, it was about 15 years ago, but I wonder if I might be able to find it on Depop, the skirt that went with that, because that would look great as an all-in-one. More sequins. This again is another top that I bought from Very. I used to do a lot of ordering from Very when I didn't have any money and used to be able to pay it off in monthly instalments. And this is, yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? It's a full length, it's got this lovely bow on it. The only thing I would say about the bow is that I wish it was pinned, but my mum might be able to do something about that, because when it's on, the bow sort of tends to flop. But it's like these sort of ombre look of sequins. I feel it feels very vintage, like the whole look of it. And this pairs well with jeans, with black trousers. I think it might go really well with that skirt, maybe. But yeah, it's super fun and I love it, and I think it looks really vintagey. I'm going to hang these up actually. I'm going to hang these up with these new coat hangers that I've just bought for when David and I get married. I bought loads and loads of wire coat hangers so that people would have somewhere to hang their coats. Oh, I do love to get all these things out. It's like getting new clothes. Can't wait to wear this. And also the problem, so what I mentioned earlier with this jumpsuit, with getting sort of like a chafe under your arm because of sequins, this doesn't tend to happen because this is long sleeve, and the inside of it, although it's like clothes that have had sequins sewn to it, it's not as chafy as if it was just pure naked sequin. So there we go. This can be Christmas section, and then let's hang this one up as well. But yeah, I need to have a look on Depop to see if I can find the skirt for that. I don't know if that's going to say on there, but we'll give it a good go, why not? Then we've got this jumper, which is from H&M. I don't even buy that many clothes from H&M, so it's unusual for me to have loads of clothes from H&M. This is a Christmas jumper, but I would say it's more of a winter jumper. It's sweater material, like this one is, and it says Winter Magic and has like a snow scene on it. But yeah, I like to wear this into January, and I normally wear it in November as well, but haven't because I've only just got it out now. So that can go there. Then I've got this jumper, which isn't a Christmas jumper, but because it's such bright, beautiful red, I always consider it a Christmas jumper, and it goes away with my Christmas stuff. This is from Tesco's. It's got these big sort of bell sleeves with this little ruffle halfway down. It's lovely. I've had it for years, and it's kept its shape. It's been in and out of the washing machine. It's probably faded a little bit, sure, but it's very, very nice, cozy jumper to wear, and I love the big sleeves and being able to sort of like cozy up in that. We've got another little red hat. I think this might be from, this is from Tesco's as well. That's just a nice little red hat that fits on. Like it needs a lot less styling than the Mary Benson one, so this is more of a casual one. Because you know you lose 30% of your body heat out of your head. Then I've got, two tops like this. Oh, so as I was saying, this top that I wear underneath t-shirts, I've also got this one that my mum bought me one year for Christmas from Marks and Spencer's, which isn't a body, but it's a long sleeve red top which I find very helpful to wear under t-shirts at this time of year. Red being very festive, so it can sort of like Christmassy up any sort of t-shirt you've got. And yeah, I like these sort of like tight to the body things when you're wearing it underneath a t-shirt. So that can go in as well. And then similarly, I've got this, which I bought secondhand on Depop, which is a sort of like gunmetal type with a, hello.
Hello.
What are you looking for?
Hello, my keys.
Oh, with these sort of like lettuce, I think they're called lettuce hems at the bottom and the top, and that would go, because it's very see-through, as you can see me, I probably wouldn't wear that on its own. I would wear that underneath a t-shirt. She says that. I don't think I've actually done that yet, but that's that. Then I've got something super fun, which also it comes out every year for the old Christmas, the Strictly launch or the Strictly final, and that's this skirt that I bought secondhand on Depop. I think it's originally from River Island. I mean, this is just like a disco ball in a skirt, isn't it? It's fantastic. What I will say is these big sequins, they don't lend well to being sat on, and when you've got a skirt on, you probably need to sit down. So a few of them have bent at the back, but I still think it's in absolutely perfect nick. I love the big sequins on it, and it's just super fun, isn't it? Again, that's the sort of thing that I would wear with, you could wear it with just like any normal t-shirt and make that feel Christmassy or festive or New Year's Eve or party-ish. Or you could really zhuzh it up with some more sparkles or a Christmas jumper or something. So there we go. Then what else have we got? Oh! Pyjamas. Oh, I'm excited to find this. So these are the bottoms of a pair of pyjamas that I've already got the top for. It's another thing about Christmas, because we sort of like try and put it all away together, but sometimes things are in the wash. I've got these pyjamas that David also has a pair of. These were from Marks and Spencer's, if not last year, the year before, and they've got all sort of like Christmassy little pets on. So there's a little guinea pig with a little party hat on. There's a cat wrapped in tinsel and baubles. There's a rabbit with a little elf hat on. Very, very cute. So they're the bottoms, and I know I've already got the top out. I don't know if David's top is out already for that, so that can go there. A few more pyjamas. Oh, these are pyjamas that David bought me one year from Sainsbury's. Here they are. They're like sort of like your traditional Christmas pyjamas. They're an 18, so they might still fit. What I will say, so these are like, I don't, plaid with like a sparkly star on. What I will say about these pyjamas, this material in particular, it just shrinks for me. So that, which would have fit me beautifully the first time I wore it, now will be tight across the bust. And the trousers, which will probably be shorter in the leg, but we'll give them a go. David doesn't have matching ones of those, but they'll be lovely to wear, and they are very festive. This sort of like tartan always makes me feel Christmassy anyway, let alone with the little stars and glitter pulled through it. Then I've got these, which I think are part of, yeah, these are too small for me, so these can probably go to the charity shop. David bought me a pair of pyjamas one year that were Mickey Mouse, and these are the bottoms. He bought me in medium. And I think maybe he thought I was a medium because when I buy things in men's, I'm normally a medium. But they are just too small. Like that year, they were so tight across my thighs. Then we've got these, which are also, they're very much on the brink of being too small. David's mum bought me these. These are a women's medium, so they're very much on the brink, but I can probably just about fit into them because they're a bit stretchy. But these are like neon light pyjamas, and David has these ones as well. So I need to try those again to see if they do fit. And then the top is long sleeved. What I will say about these ones is that the material isn't that nice. It's a bit sort of staticky and electric shocky, but they're very fun. And we look very festive when we're wearing them together. And then I've already got the bottoms out for this. And these are from Primark, and David bought these years ago. And they're really like, they've washed up so that they've gone so sort of like, they feel really old, but they also feel really soft and really comfy. So these are sort of like your more traditional, what's this pattern called? I can't remember, but I've got the bottoms of those already out. Look forward to wearing those. Right, okay, that seems to be pyjamas done. We've got a Christmas face mask, which, I mean, I think when I put this away last year, I was thinking, that'll be all dealt with by next year. I know I definitely felt like that the first time round, so that'll be staying out because I've already been ill this year with like a flu or something. So there's lots of germies about, so one of these never goes amiss, so that can go there. Oh, I've got another t-shirt here, which, that's very fun. It says Festive AF, more skeletons at Christmas. That's very fun. That would go very well. I love the brightness of that pink as well. So that can go You alright, David?
I'm absolutely fine.
Are you going somewhere?
In a minute.
David's mum bought me this. I remember getting this on Christmas Day, the first lockdown, when nobody was seeing anyone, and you were allowed to go for a walk one-on-one, and I remember going out on Christmas Day wearing this and meeting my friend Emma for a walk because she was on her own for Christmas Day. And this says Merry Everything, and this is from Next, and yeah, fun, isn't it? Very, very fun. I love the like the sweater material ones. They've come out more and more in recent years. I did have one, I wonder if it's in here, the original sweater material one, which I bought from Primark, which I still love. Then I've got two dresses that Joni Clothing were kind enough to send me. This one probably not strictly Christmas again, but it's the pattern. I think it feels very Christmassy. It's this green tartan. It's got a lovely, lovely Peter Pan collar, and then the buttons are covered in the same material, so they just all fit in beautifully. And then it's got a bit of this I love as well, when you've got a belt buckle that's made out of the same material as the dress. So yeah, I wore that a few times last year and felt very Christmassy in it, and I will wear that again this year and feel very Christmassy in it. It also reminds me, when I was little I used to live near a private school, and their uniform was green tartan, and I always remember thinking, that just looks the coolest uniform ever. So now I can relive my private school days in that. And then the other dress that Joni Clothing sent me is this sort of ski scene one. I need to check this still fits actually, because I've got a feeling it was a bit tight on me last year. Long sleeves, love long sleeves. And it's got this ski scene with like ski lifts and stuff. Pockets, Joni Clothing always have lovely pockets and stuff. Lovely neckline. And also, if I remember rightly, they've got one of those hidden buttons, yeah. So to stop gapage, they've got a hidden button. So I will be wearing that as well. Maybe I'll wear that to work this week. But yeah, that's very lovely, isn't it? Then we've got a few more jumpers. Itchy nose. We've got a few more jumpers. This is very fun and from Tesco's. Got this a few years ago. I feel this feels like 80s. I love the sparkles on this, and it's also got those big, lovely sequins that I love so much. Grey. Washes up really nicely as well. I always feel nervous about washing things. But that's been through the wash plenty of times and is lovely. This is a really, really old school one from H&M. I think I might have had this for like student days. I remember they also did it in black and silver. It's not really showing on the camera, but it is like tinsel. It's so red and sparkly. And this looks really fun just with like a normal pair of trousers, so like jeans or something like that, black trousers or a normal skirt. It just makes it feel, it's sort of like a Christmas jumper without it saying like Merry Christmas on it. It just looks like Merry Christmas. Oh, here's the top for those Disney pyjamas that don't fit me anymore. So this says Mickey's Ski Club. Sadly, Mickey's Ski Club, I'm not a member anymore, so they're going to the charity shop.
They'll have to go keep in there.
Oh, okay. Do you want to just poke your head in the video? Because you look so cute when you poked around then. You're not wearing Christmassy, are you?
No, not really.
That was some un-Christmassy bath mats David just bought in.
They're taking up the bog roll space.
Oh, are they? Okay. Then I've got the bottoms of a pair of pyjamas, which I don't know if they are Christmassy actually. They're just gold, they're just grey with white stars on, but they can go in because I know the top's out. I've got a t-shirt which I bought in River Island, which I really love. It says Santa is a feminist. And I quite like that. That's also like understated Christmas, because looking at that you wouldn't think that's Christmassy, but it says Santa is a feminist on it. So that you could wear with like a jazzier bottom half. This I think I might give to charity as well, because I haven't worn this for the past few years. This says Meowie Christmas, and there's a picture of a cat with some, well, a bit of a grumpy cat actually, with some festive lights around it. So I think I will probably pass that one on because it's still in very, very good condition. So somebody in the charity shop can have that for this year for Christmas. Then I've got this, which my mum bought me last year in a second-hand shop in Folkestone. It says Christmas on the Green, Downtown Pika, and it's lovely. It's a sweater material, it's oversized. She bought it for me. I remember we went to Folkestone on the run-up to Christmas last year. Actually, it preluded me being very, very ill on the run-up to Christmas last year with some sort of like bug. And we went into a second-hand shop down there in Folkestone called Bounce, I think it's called, and they had loads of amazing Christmas jumpers, and I'd already spotted this one when I went with my friend Emma to a pottery class down there. And I thought, I really would like that jumper, and then didn't buy it. And then when I went back, I said to my mum, well, I'm going to get this jumper because I've seen it in there. I really, really like it. It really reminds me of like Anne of Green Gables. I think it's this like cart going across what I imagine to be a lake. And then when I got in there, their card machine had broken. So I was like, I haven't got any cash. Well, my mum come through and bought it for me. So that's very, very lovely and cosy. And I can't wait to wear that this year. Cannot wait. Then I've got this jumper which I bought in H&M again many years ago, and this is the jumper that I tend to wear when I'm doing the Christmas gift guide. So I'm planning on filming the Christmas gift guide today, so I will keep this out, and then that can be ready for the Christmas gift guide. But that was from H&M. It's less jumpery, more sort of toppy, and is thin and quite good for, if I was going to say, if you're in a warm place in Christmas. But I mean, we only had the eating on for the first time yesterday for an hour just as a treat, so who knows. Then, oh yeah, here's that jumper, the original jumper I was talking about. So this is a sweatshirt jumper that I bought from Primark years and years ago, before Christmas jumpers were even a thing, really. So I was so excited to buy it. And do you know what? For a Primark item, it's got loads and loads of glitter around the moon, all on the trees, on the sledge, and this goes through the wash every year and it stays lovely. So yeah, and that feels quite sort of vintagey to me. Like I said, it was out before Christmas jumpers were really a thing, so I remember feeling like the absolute belle of the ball in it. And then 3 more things. One which I think is a pyjama top that David's mum bought me, which says Merry and Bright. This actually looks a bit off-white, so maybe I need to see if I can make that a bit whiter. Merry and Bright on like a dotty background, and that's in a 16. It looks quite big actually, but that's quite a casual one, so that might be an around the home type item. And then I've got this, which is lovely. This is from Next. David's mum bought me this. It says Christmas, but it's coming out of, there's so much hair on all of these things. A cracker has exploded and the words Christmas are being spelt out amongst sort of these lovely gemstones and stuff. And the green of this is so lovely. So looking forward to wearing that again.
Bye.
Bye, love you, bye. Bye. You've actually said bye at a really good time because I'm on my last jumper, so I'll be saying bye soon too. And the last one is one that Joni Clothing sent me last year. Lovely old Joni Clothing, you know how much I love them. With this sort of Christmassy deer on. And again, this is this sort of tealy, bluey green. Their jumpers wash up amazingly. Love all of their clothes. And yeah, it's just beautiful, isn't it? Isn't that just lovely? I'm looking forward to wearing that. I think last year I wore it with like a little leopard print skirt. Because this sort of like lends quite nicely to the leopard print. So there we go. That's my Christmas wardrobe. Let me know if you've got any fave things. Let me know what your Christmas wardrobe consists of. Let me know if you're going to be keeping your eye out on Depop or Vinted or anything for anything Christmassy. And I'll see you all again soon for another BookTube video. Goodbye!